Hi people, this is Cake Bash bringing you chocolate Tres Leches. If you are a strict chocolate lover like me, this dessert is for you. So chocolatey and soft and moist and rich and filled with an amazing flavor. This one is a crowd pleaser, trust me. Please do check the description box for all the tips and for special notes that I have mentioned regarding this dessert. And do try it out and let me know how it turned out in the comments section below. If you like this recipe and if you do find this useful, do give us a thumbs up and like our video. Share, subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. You can also decorate this dessert with whatever you like. I have used grated dark chocolate and swirls of whipped cream and red maraschino cherries. Let's get started with the recipe. Starting off with greasing the baking dish with a generous amount of butter. Coat all the sides of the baking dish with sufficient flour so then the cake won't stick to the bottom. For the chocolate cake, I'm using about 100 grams of salted butter, 135 grams of brown sugar, 1 egg, about a cup of flour, half a cup of cocoa powder, about 1 teaspoon of baking soda and about half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a cup of buttermilk, 130 milliliters of espresso cooled, 1 teaspoon of almond essence and about 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Into the beating bowl, add your butter, the brown sugar, the egg and the vanilla and beat. Beat this mixture until the mixture turns pale and creamy. Add the buttermilk and beat. Add the cocoa powder and beat. Mix until it's all incorporated. Continue beating until all the sugar crystals have dissolved and you have a nice silky cream. Time to sift in the flour, add the baking powder and the baking soda and sift it all into the batter. It all in and fold this flour mixture gently into the wet ingredient mixture. Now add the almond essence and mix. Time for the espresso, which is my favorite part. Add and go on mixing until you have a nice dilute batter. Now if you don't have espresso, you can use any coffee that you have at home, even cappuccino or any French roast coffee that you have at home will do. You can even use instant Nescafe. You can see that this batter is kind of runny. It's dilute, not thick like the usual chocolate cake batter or any cake batter. Now just pour this into your baking dish. This cake might take about 45 to 50 minutes inside the oven. Bake until a skewer inserted in the middle of the cake comes out clean. This cake was in the oven for about 52 minutes. If you want, you can reduce the height. Prick the cake with a fork and get ready for the milk bath. I'm adding about 1.5 teaspoons of cocoa powder into the milk bath. For the milk bath, I have taken half the quantity of all the ingredients that I used to make the milk bath for the vanilla Tres Leches cake. So if you still haven't, for those of you who haven't watched the vanilla Tres Leches cake as yet, please follow the link given in my description box. Now pour the milk mixture over the chocolate Tres Leches cake. Just pour all that in and let this cake sit aside for a few minutes until all the liquid is absorbed into the cake. Spread the chocolate whipped cream topping with an offset spatula. Spread neatly everywhere and decorate as you wish. This is the condition of the baking dish after 2 hours of serving the dessert. It's all over.